Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a little bit of a continuation, or like a continuation in a series from one of my last videos that was talking about my wedding regrets. So if you haven't seen that video, please click the link below and watch it. But today I'm going to be talking about my wedding day disasters. And so if you would like to hear about all the things that went wrong on my wedding day, continue to watch. Okay, so I'm going to start with one of the biggest things that I remember that went wrong, because I just thought it was so well planned out, and then I forgot the dumbest little detail and it kind of ruined it all. So basically, we hired a DJ for our reception, but we did not hire a DJ for the ceremony or the cocktail hour. So I don't remember exactly what time he was set to arrive, but he was basically just going to play for the reception, but he was going to be setting up during the cocktail hour. So for the ceremony, it was a small space, so had one of my cousins. We had a ton of family in town, so I had one of my cousins who's around my age, who I had come to the rehearsal with us, so that he would know when he needed to play the music. So we were going to use a little Bluetooth speaker that he was going to be holding, and I don't know where the Bluetooth speaker was actually. Maybe it was with him, I don't know, maybe it was set up somewhere else, I don't know. But regardless, Bluetooth speaker and my phone for him to play the music. So I told him what songs he could play when, etc. So I had this all set up, it was gonna go grand, whatever. So a little detail that I didn't quite remember was a freaking charger. So, as you can probably imagine, luckily it did not die until the exit, but it was kind of awkward. So I mean, I'm really glad that it didn't die. When we all came in, I had my song, everything worked out fine. But then on the exit, there was an awkward pause where we were just music! We just stood there, and I was and I don't know how I don't know if he played the music just from my phone, but there was music eventually that started playing. But I don't think that I had spent so long making a Spotify playlist for the cocktail hour so that they could just set it up and play. And I don't think anything ever ended up playing, which is so disappointing, because it was a really good playlist and it took me so long to do. But yeah, it didn't end up playing, and luckily the DJ showed up a little bit earlier and he started playing some music towards the end of the cocktail hour before we started the reception. But it was pretty funny. I mean, I'm not horribly upset about it, other than the playlist that I made for the cocktail hour that never got used, but just a funny thing that we laugh at now. So one of the other funny things, a lot of the other things that happened were things that I wasn't even aware of that were happening until afterwards, which was pretty funny. So one of the things that my now husband told me was that he forgot his belt for the wedding, which I think is friggin' hilarious. Why, of all the things, he forgot his belt? So, luckily one of our friends, who, it was really funny because he was a lifesaver all day. He showed up to the wedding super early, he wasn't a groomsman or anything. He just showed up really early, and he ended up helping everyone with random tasks. And so it was just funny because I'd hear oh yeah, he's helping with us and he's doing that, and oh no, don't worry, he's got it. And so he ended up letting Ricky use his belt. And so it was really funny because to this day, we still have his belt, and our wedding was almost 6 months ago. So it was just really funny, and again, not a big deal. At least it was able to be saved, and they were the same color belts or whatever. But another thing that happened that I am glad that they were able to fix this, because so the way that our venue was set up was that we spent all morning setting up the table. They opened up the tables and whatever, but we got married and the reception was in the same space. And so there were these there's this wall of bushes that behind there, they set up all the tables with all the centerpieces and everything before the day starts. And that way when they're switching things over to the reception area, they just pull those tables out, put chairs, and it's ready to go. What happened was that it was a little windy that day, and I had on each place setting or whatever, I had a doily, a paper doily. I don't know if that's what they're, yeah, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, a paper doily and a like little thank you card thing, and I guess the flower girls were running around and they like suddenly come up to my sister-in-law, who's my maid of honor, and are like, there's something wrong, we need help. And I guess all of like the doilies and the thank you cards had just like flown off the tables. So that was quite the issue to fix, but I never even heard of anything about it until afterwards, so that was good. And then going along with that, one of the things that was also supposed to go on the table was we had rented out like drinking glasses that were supposed to be for either like water, or you could use them for the wine that was on the tables. And so there were also like just like clear plastic cups for like water and sodas and whatever, but these were like also going to be on the table, already set up for wine. Well, we never used them. We realized, like, my mom realizes when it comes to cocktail hour, or not cocktail hour, sorry, the toasts during the reception, that no one ever got a glass. They were literally just in the crates sitting in there the entire time. So we spent some good money on that for no reason. So anyway, those are the big disasters that I can think of right now, and it was really funny, honestly. I mean, like, none of it really got in the way of us enjoying our wedding, and like, I don't look back now and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I can't believe that happened. It's no big deal, honestly. So really, if you're getting married and you're worried about all these disasters, like, truly at the end of the day, it really doesn't end up mattering. Like, you're still gonna have a wonderful time. You're still gonna marry the person that you want to marry. The people that you want to be there are still going to be there. And like, in a little bit, all those little disasters will just be fun memories that you can laugh about later. So anyway, that's it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, comment down below about some of your wedding disasters, and subscribe for more videos in the future. Bye!